Hi, I'm Christine Comerford, and I'm here to tell you about my new book, Power Your Tribe. What we call thinking is actually a series of visual, auditory, kinesthetic cues that fly by at lightning speed. Now, Shakespeare nailed it hundreds of years ago when he said, "Nothing is either good or bad, only thinking makes it so." We call this meaning making. What meaning are we making from what occurs, what happens with us in our lives? We can make bad meaning or we can make good meaning. We can make helpful meaning or we can make unhelpful meaning. As leaders, whether you're in your work or your family or with your friends, we have an opportunity to help our people make new meaning about what happens to them. Let me actually unpack this for a second. Take an experience and think back to an experience you had recently, and let's kind of go back into a memory and think about a positive experience that you had recently. So step back into that for just a moment. Notice what you're seeing. Maybe you're in a meeting and you're seeing certain things happening. Notice what you're hearing. What are you hearing? What are you saying inside your internal audio track? What are you hearing outside? How are you feeling? And now, what are you deciding about yourself and about others? So perhaps you recalled a recent meeting and you saw everyone gathered around the table and people were smiling and talking, and you heard the enthusiasm in the room, and you internally said, "I love meetings like this. We're all in sync. Everything is clicking." And then you felt, right, from the visual and the auditory cues, you felt good, powerful, confident. Maybe you were believing we've got the right people in the right roles doing the right thing. Maybe you were believing about yourself, "I'm a good leader. This is working. We can do this." So problems arise, though, when we create meaning that actually doesn't move the ball forward, when we decide internally that things aren't working. Now, here's the problem. When we're walking through the office, walking through our world, making meaning about things that isn't the case, we then will have a negative experience. So for example, maybe you see somebody and they have a certain kind of a expression, and they look at you with that expression. You might make meaning that they are angry with you, which would then affect your relationship with them, affect your behavior, etc. It also would affect your mood and your ability to feel peaceful, powerful, joyful, if you will. Now, you could also make meaning seeing that same exact facial expression and say, "Wow, that person just must be having a bad day," or maybe they have a stomach ache or whatever. And you could just reach out to them and say, "How are you doing?" For the next week, please notice the meaning that you are making. Please notice if this is moving the ball forward or not. Notice the meaning that your team members are making. Do we need to help them make new, more empowering meaning? This is one of the many tools in Power Your Tribe. Please go to poweryourtribe.com today. Get as many copies as you would like so we can make the meaning that we want, the meaning that will move the ball forward.